about her game. She's played well. She's also played well. So has Samantha. They've also both played doubles as well. So we'll see if the week. This is day 6 of the tournament. If the environment takes its toll as well.
And you saw that first point. Christina missed that down the glass wall. That's one of the challenges on these show courts, is that the glass is very deceptive because there's a lot of colors outside. Here's Amaya with a chance. Beautiful forehand pinch.
Our head referee is Tuki Kravitz. His real name is, I should say his given name, Eduardo Gonzalez. He lives in San Luis Potosí in Mexico, and this is a little different protocol because Mexico's playing. We don't normally have country with country, yet both organizations allow that.
Skip ball from Amaya. Yes, you can go online to our YouTube channel. We interviewed Tuki yesterday about life as an official. Kind of interesting perspective from him. We have full-time officials here whose responsibility is to officiate, not to play, which the players, coaches, and fans all appreciate. Good return there from Christina.
2 lines people. Marco Hidalgo from the U.S. lives in El Paso, in Texas. And Sergio Ortega, who we recruited as a lines person, he played earlier this week for Honduras. He lives in Tegucigalpa, the capital.
Samantha lines up for a drive throw. Ooh. Looks like a replay.
That was an errant return by Christina, so they'll play it over. Dead ball hinder replay. 1 serve still in the open division in IRF play. This will change as of September 1st of this year. We'll go over those rules changes, Tim, later on.
Oh, that's... Looks like that was an avoidable hinder. Point called. Agree with that call, Gary?
Yes. You make a mistake, you pay a fee. The fee there was a point for Samantha.
Good shot from Samantha there. Christina had her shot, but left it a little high. Samantha put it away. Good shot. She's taking an early lead.
Samantha plays a pressing game. She's going to stay active. She's not going to hit a lot of ceiling balls. She's going to hit a lot of overhead drives, down the line, cross court, wide angles. Right now she's found a good serve, Tim.
Yeah, coming off that sidewall glass. It's very difficult to see at times. Yeah, Samantha plays in doubles with her partner Paola Longoria and plays the forehand side. So if I'm Christina's coach, I'm suggesting maybe keep it down that backhand.
What she just did with the Z.
Exactly. That's a good shot. Maybe that'll settle her down.
Backhand rollout.
We're at 1 serving 4. Now, if memory serves me correctly, Gary, these two played each other at the 2015 Pan American Championships in the Dominican Republic and went to a tiebreak. Christina coming out on top in that one. So I suspect we should see another close game today.
I agree. Samantha's going to be playing doubles later on today. Christina and her partner, Carolina Gomez, lost in the tiebreak yesterday, so they're out of the event.
That's right, Guatemala advanced in that situation. We caught the tiebreak on commentary yesterday. You can again see that on our YouTube. That was a very exciting tiebreak. Good finish from Samantha.
We're here in game 1, 18th IRF Racquetball Championships. Just an exceptional facility here, Tim. Club Cañas Gordas was developed in the early 90s. Their old club was in the middle of the city with a golf course. This just has tons of acres and 60 clay tennis courts.
It's an amazing facility. We've really enjoyed our time here. And this isn't the first time we've been in Cali, Colombia. We were here 2014 for the World Junior Championships. A little bit different weather to November here this week. We haven't had the rain that we had in November.
Correct.
But it still remains very hot and humid.
It was also the host of the 2013 World Games. Next World Games will be next year in 2017 in Poland. Unfortunately, racquetball will not be part of that. And it will be part of the World Games when it goes to the U.S. in 2021, Birmingham, Alabama.
So good serve from Amaya. It's 2 serving 5. Samantha with a chance. Tough call. What's going to happen?
She was fishing.
I agree.
She had the whole court, straight in down the line, even a pinch near side.
So we had an, we had an appeal system there. One line judge agreed, one disagreed, so the call stands. Samantha uses an appeal. Can you talk a little bit about the appeal system we have here, Gary?
Absolutely. All calls are appealable, and the players may indicate which event they're appealing. Actually, they can appeal multiple events during the rally. So they appeal to the linesperson who announces the call and asks the opinion, either agree with his or her call or disagree. In that case, we had one up, agree, one disagree.
So we have a first timeout from Christina. We're going to go to a quick 30-second commercial, and we'll be right back.
Tim, we talked about appeals. As of September 1st, each player will be entitled to 3 appeals versus 5. Right now they get 5 for games 1 and 2, usable appeals, and 3 for the tiebreak. As of September 1st, each player will be allotted 3 each game.
And part of the purpose of that is to speed up these matches. Nobody wants to be here in the middle of the night finishing these lengthy matches with long timeouts and appeals. But also it makes it more entertaining for the fans like us because there's continuation of play.
Absolutely.
Good timeout there from Christina.
Cross-court winner. Comes back with the Z. We spoke about unforced errors here. So 6-2 lead for Samantha, who's serving. And Christina needs to hold down her unforced errors.
Lob serve this time. Christina hits it high. Good finish from Samantha. That's what you want from a serve, right, Gary?
Absolutely. She came in and attacked, which is a good move. She overhit it.
Yeah. Samantha, that's exactly what she wants. Poor return, finish the point, 3-point rally, 3-shot rally, excuse me. See if she does it again.
What I would do if I were her coach is say, look, keep attacking, but get in a position where you can drive it down the line. If she turns and drives down the line, the position of the server, Salas, is going to be fresh and she's going to be compromised.
Replay's called. There's an appeal from Christina. Both line judges in this case agree. So it looks like a replay we will have.
Each player has used one of their allotted 5 appeals, Tim.
False serve there from Christina. Wonder if the decision by the referee affected her on that. You know, sometimes players do think a referee's made a bad mistake, even if they have line judges, and it can affect them. Absolutely. If they start thinking about it rather than concentrating on the next point.
Once again, my theme earlier was see if you can drive that down the line. Even if you leave it up, you have the glass switch to contend.
Yeah.
And Samantha pretty much knows she's going to go cross court right now.
Right, she's reading it. Well, there's an example of the glass affecting the shot. Christina did go cross court again, though.
She got away with that
She
one.
did.
Different twist with that. Standing left side, coming across her body. Angles the ball into the middle. Jam serve. Does it again, but hits it short.
Yeah, that's 2. You heard her. She's frustrated right now. You know, there's a lot of pressure on a home team in order to win in front of their friends and family, and sometimes that can make it an anxious situation. Flip side, it can also be an encouragement. It just depends on the situation and how you're playing. Looks like we have a second timeout from Christina. That's 2 out of her 3. We're going to be right back in 30 seconds. Welcome back, everybody. Cali, Colombia, 18th IRF World Championship. Samantha Salas is leading 9, serving 3 here on the show court. We hope you're enjoying the match. Christina just took her second timeout. They get 1 minute for a timeout. So here comes Samantha. Little pat from her coach, Moreno. She certainly seems to be overpowering Christina right now, Gary.
Well, the theme earlier was what's going to lead to success. We called this a toss-up. Who's going to make the fewer unforced errors? And right now, Christina's made more errors than points.
We've seen a couple of skips and a couple of false serves, which with a 1 serve, you just can't make at this level. Ace serve from Samantha. That was low. Kicked out on the glass. 10 serving 3. Starting to pull away in this match, or at least game 1.
I'd like to recognize Senor Aníbal Osvaldo Maggi, President of the International Racquetball Federation. Also Luc St. Ange, Secretary General of the organization.
We were fortunate enough earlier in the week to interview Osvaldo. We talked a little bit about racquetball in the Olympics. You can find that video on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com and search for International Racquetball Federation to find our channel. We have matches from this week along with matches going back as early as 2004 there on the YouTube channel. Good shot from Christina. Now she's got a chance, but she's down 3 serving 11.
And in 2004, I believe part of the archives include Samantha winning the 18 Girls Championship in San Luis Potosí, Mexico over Jenny Fuller.
Christina doesn't earn a point. Side out, Samantha. She's really taking command of game 1. Looks like a drive Z again. She switches it up. Opportunity for her.
One of the few ceiling balls you'll see Samantha hit, and it worked.
It did. That was tough off the sidewall. We haven't had very many rallies in this game so far.
So if I'm Christina's coach, I'm telling her, generate some momentum. You're not out of this game yet. Let's see if we can generate momentum for game 2.
Good hands from Samantha there. She's just jumping on that cross court, Gary. We haven't seen Christina go down the line at all yet, and she was just waiting for it in that situation. Still, she had to make the shot, and she did.
Correct.
Great serve from Samantha. Okay, game point, 14 serving 3. Let's see if Samantha can close it out here. Maybe Christina should be taking a timeout, Gary.
She has one available. Why not?
Beautiful pass there from Samantha. Fist pump. She takes game 1, 15 serving 3. We'll take it to a quick commercial, and then we'll come back and kind of review game 1. Welcome back, everybody. 18th IRF World Championships. This is game 2. Gary, what is Christina going to do in game 2 to kind of rectify this game 1 where she lost 15-3?
Trust her skills. Calm down, trust her skills. That being said, she continues to go cross court with that reverse C to the right side.
Okay, Samantha's
got to turn, use her feet, turn her body, and drive it down the line.
Well, we are in an interesting facility here. We love it. There's a better shot.
Finally. She finally did it. She listened to us.
And she earned a side out accordingly. We are in an interesting facility where we're open in the back, as you can see out of your camera. So if you do get a reflection from flags, things like that, we apologize, but we do the best we can with the facilities we have. Needless to say, though, it's a very unique environment. We enjoy being out here, and it's actually a little bit hotter in the courts given that we don't have air conditioning. Lights are on in there. It gets very warm for these players. Looks like an avoidable hinder with an appeal. Samantha talks to her coach. Marino says, no, I don't think so. That was the right call. So let's see if Christina can do something here.
A little momentum can produce a lot, Tim. That was a skip ball. Now she's appealing. Certainly appeared to be a skip from here.
I agree with you.
So Marco Hidalgo on the left disagreed. Sergio Ortega on the right agreed. Call stands minus one appeal. Inside out, wide angle pass by Salas.
Yeah, that was to her forehand. Because Christina's gained some momentum. She's up 3 serving 1.
Pinch winner right side. See the body language has changed, Tim. Let's see if she can hold on.
See some applause from the fans over here. 3 serving 1.
I mean, it's not a surprise. We know she has the tools.
Here's a chance for Christina. She takes it. Timeout from Samantha. We'll go to a quick commercial. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So a little bit of a swing in momentum here, Gary. Christina in the box. Samantha took a timeout. What is she doing different that's forcing Samantha to take that timeout?
She's calmed down and she's using her skills. And she's not making the mistakes she did in game 1. She made more mistakes in game 1 than points. And that's okay. Samantha scored, won that rally from deep court. If she's going to win from deep court, that's fine.
Good timeout then from Samantha.
Absolutely.
Players are entitled to 3 timeouts, as we mentioned. Sometimes players only take timeouts when they win to get in the service box, and we've talked about that before, Gary. Not necessarily the smartest thing to do. Player may lose 3 or 4 points just to get in the box in order to take a timeout. Samantha, she's very experienced. She doesn't need to do that.
Case in point yesterday, Guatemala, USA. Gabby versus Rhonda. Gabby scores 3 points to earn match point. And Coach Travers calls a timeout. Come back in, lose it, and lose game 2.
This match is important for both countries. Players earn points toward the team total from these matches, depending on how far they advance. Currently, the U.S. is the champion from 2014. But they're being pushed this year. It's probably, I think you would agree with me, the most competitive World Championships we've ever had, Gary.
Absolutely. The total number of teams is down, yet the quality is up. We'd like to welcome first-timer Indonesia, Senor Joko Boentaran, from the capital, Jakarta. He's playing. He's also one of our quality officials.
We have representation from Asia, Europe, North, Central, South America. It's good to have everybody here. A long trip for some of these players. Thank them for making the effort to be here.
2 Caribbean countries, Puerto Rico and Dominican Republic. And the delegate from Cuba is also here. No players this time. So what's going on here? Christina, more composure. Got a lead. Now Samantha's making the mistake.
Good get from Christina. Samantha with the setup. Good cross-court pass. Smart shot. One serving 5.
That previous inning, we spoke about that, Tim. Christina turned and drove it down the right side. She left it up, but Samantha had to contend with the glass.
Oh, I thought Christina had that one. She does too. So that was a little jam serve. We've seen quite a few of those on these glass courts just because it creates so much movement off the glass in the back wall, side wall. It's created some free points for some of these players this week. Tough.
Tough shot.
It's unlucky, yeah.
39-foot ceiling ball, straight up, straight down.
Samantha might have got a little lucky there.
Once again, if your opponent's going to score, have her score in the backcourt. As we see Rocky Carson getting ready for his noon match, we will be streaming that live as well.
A serve from Samantha. Christina takes her time, slows it down. Probably smart. Might want to think about a timeout. Elects not to. Samantha lines up for another drive serve. Excellent response from Christina. That time she still went cross court but got it a little bit lower. No return from Samantha.
Ball left, set up. Skip the ball, Tim. So Christina got away with an errant pinch, which was left up. And then she was able to retrieve deep court and wrap the ball around, at which time Samantha skipped it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some errors creep into Samantha's game. A couple skips already in the second game. Beautiful hands from Christina. That was nice.
What happened there was Samantha's return off that drive Z to the left, kissed the side wall, and Christina with the backhand reversed it into the right corner. We'll be back.
Welcome back, everybody. 18th IRF World Championships. Tim Baghurst, Gary Mazeroff. We've got an exciting day of matches coming up. We're streaming 6 today. Next matchup is Rocky Carson against up-and-coming Mexican Javier Mar. He came second in the Mexican National Championships, losing to De La Rosa in the final. And he's certainly somebody to look out for, Gary, given his performances in the Pan American Championships in March.
One of a number of Mexican kids who moved through the ranks. Quality junior player, and now he's on the adult team.
So we'll continue streaming each match as they come. We have a great lineup, a variety of countries, and we hope you'll stick with us throughout the day. Meanwhile, Christina, she's found her form, down 15-3 in game 1, but now up 9, serving 4 in game 2. Samantha taking 2 timeouts, hasn't been able to find her rhythm that she found in game 1.
She's being pressed, Tim. She wasn't pressed in game 1. She developed the momentum and held it, and now we're seeing the reverse.
So Gary, both of these players play professionally. They play for their countries. They've done so for many, many years, including the juniors. So they're not new to each other. Do you think that players try and change the way they play, knowing that the other player is accustomed to their style?
Great question. I can't answer that. I'm not their coach, but I would say, look, for example, Christina, You have the tools. You know what your strengths are. Be confident. Hold down your unforced errors. It doesn't have to be any more difficult than that.
And we've set up this match. Well, we didn't set it up. They did. But we're streaming this match because we knew this could be a close match because they both have the skill sets to win. Good get from Christina, but Samantha's going to have a setup off the back wall. Doesn't put it down. Big groans from the Colombian fans behind the back court, back wall.
Backhand pinch that skipped in.
Let's see if it affects her. 5 serving 9.
So that the call there, Tim, was avoidable. I'm confident that that'll be reversed.
One agrees, one
we had
disagrees.
one agreement, one disagreement. So another appeal used.
Christina with an offensive opportunity. Beautifully taken. Backhand pinch rollout.
And the reason we think that that should have been reversed is it appeared that Christina had cleared.
Christina's on fire right now. Fans behind clapping and cheering. She's found a rhythm from game 1. 11 serving 5. Samantha to the ceiling. Christina's got another shot.
There. That was an avoidable hinder.
No argument that time from Salas. Oh, she does appeal.
Yep.
Both line judges agree. Good get from Christina. Nice hands. Fist pump from
nice
her.
Soft hands, right side pinch winner.
12 serving 5.
I'd like to recognize our official IRF sponsors. Official ball of the IRF is Pro Pen, and the official racket is E-Force.
You want to win, Gary?
Or what?
So there was an interesting little situation there.
Timeout.
The ball kind of kicked out on the backcourt. She flicked it forward. It rolled out in the front, but our official, Tuki Kravitz, said no. There was 2 bounces before you flicked it. There was no appeal. Head coach Javier Moreno wanted her to appeal, but she didn't appeal. Instead, she took a timeout, which was her last timeout.
And she has up to 2 usable appeals left in this game 2. As of September 1, she will have exhausted her allotment.
That's right.
So let's go over the 4 rule changes for September 1st IRF. 2-2-2-3. We'll start with the 3. 3 appeals. No more 5 appeals in games 1 and 2. 2 serves. 2 minutes between games. No longer 5 minutes between games 2 and 3. And 2 timeouts. No longer 3 timeouts in games 1 and 2. Should speed up play, Tim.
Yeah, we're excited about the changes. It's going to be interesting to see how the drive serve in particular changes the way people play. We know a lot of the national championships in countries are actually with 1 serve because they're playing to represent their country at the IRF World Championships. And so it'll be interesting to see whether they revert to 2 serves, and I suspect that they will.
This is a clinic. What Christina has done in game 2 is, of course, her composure and confidence. She's found the serve and she's stuck to it. And Samantha hasn't been able, that was an unforced error by Christina, but Samantha, by and large, hasn't been able to neutralize that serve.
Yeah, the serve hasn't been amazing, but it's been good enough, and Samantha's really attacking it, and the ball's just staying up.
She needs to take a half step left, anticipate that serve, and drive through it.
There's a good shot from Christina. Went down the line. She's been consistently going left. Samantha wasn't expecting that. Good response from her. So, game point number 2, 14 serving 5.
Didn't get the angle on that Z.
No, kissed the sidewall, slowed down the pace, drifted into the backcourt. So it looks like Samantha's switching it up. Half lob Z. Good get from Samantha. Christina's going to have an opportunity here, though. Skips it.
Set up too soon, didn't move her feet. Consequently, she hit the ball by her back hip, skipped it in. That's going to happen. Get complacent when we have a lead. Next thing you know, step by step, players can come back. Got away with that, Tim. That was a lazy return.
Samantha skips it into the floor. Let's see if Christina can close out game 2. Ace serve, fist pump from Christina. She takes game 2. We're going to take a short commercial break. Players have 5 minutes currently between games 2 and a tie break. So, who's going to be the first to 11 in this tie break? Christina takes game 2, 15-6. Samantha Salas took game 1, 15-3. So, Samantha will be serving in the tie break. We'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everybody. 18th IRF World Championships. Tim Baghurst, Gary Mazeroff. We're about to start a tiebreak. Glad to see we got a good match to start the day. We have a variety of matches going throughout the day. Our next scheduled match is Rocky Carson from the USA versus Javier Mar from Mexico. That's followed at 1 o'clock by Conrado Moscoso from Bolivia against Fernando Rios from Ecuador. 2 o'clock, we have women's doubles, Bolivia versus Ecuador. 3 o'clock, men's doubles, Colombia versus Japan. 4 o'clock, we finish out the day. Men's doubles should be a great match between Canada and Bolivia. All these times are central. Again, they're subject to change depending on the length of these matches that we're streaming. But our intention is to try and stick to this schedule. So stick with us. We're excited about this, Gary. We can't wait to see who's going to enter the medal positions today.
We're going to have a wonderful tiebreaker here. That's our prediction.
So here we go. Samantha to serve. First to 11, win by 1.
Samantha needs to recapture her energy from game 1. Keep her errors at bay.
And you can see there, Gary, your prediction of what she needs to do from game 1 is working. Instead of going cross court, she's going down the line, earns herself a side out. Christina, let's see if she can get on the board.
She's back with the Z, but overhits it. Both players will settle down, Tim.
Yeah, tie breaks are an interesting feature because you only play to 11. And so these players should be familiar with that, having played at the IRF for so many years. But it's still a little different because there's so much at stake for these players.
So what happened there was an errant ceiling ball.
It's a replay. Christina asked.
There are no designated court hinders. However, if a ball takes an unfair bounce, which was called by Tuki Kravitz, the head official, it's a court hinder replay.
Big skip there from Christina. She attacked that on her backhand, put it right in the floor. A free point for Samantha.
Pinch winner right side, Christina.
Yeah, that was a good shot. It was difficult. She had to take that in the backcourt. She trains, though. She's a full-time professional. Big skip from Samantha. So we see a little bit of nerves maybe, Gary?
That's huge. Absolutely huge.
A lot at stake for both these players.
This gets them into the medal round. Don't think that's not important.
And Samantha's more known for her double success with her partner Paola Longoria, but we all know she's a quality singles player as well.
She'd like to add to her resume, Tim. I mean, chances are very good Team Mexico ladies are going to win. They're that good. But don't tell that to Amy Ruiz, who's multiple world champ out of the USA.
That's right, USA women's doubles are still in this tournament. Women's doubles and men's doubles, particularly this year, seems to be exceptionally high quality. Wouldn't you agree with that?
Even second-tier teams have elevated their skills. Ecuador, Bolivia, Costa Rica. I'm not going to put them in the second tier. Colombia is the reigning men's world champions.
That's right, and we had an interesting first game between Colombia and Canada in men's doubles. That was their first match in their pool play this week. Players and teams have pool play, which results in seeding for the Olympic bracket. We'll see what this call is.
The call is vuelve, replay.
Call is overturned by the two line judges. So Gary, I mentioned the Olympic bracket. What is that exactly? Can you explain to those of us or those listening at home?
For the men, Tim, in singles there were 8 flights, pools if you will, up to 4 players in each. Depending on their record and their seeding, that would determine where they're positioned in the single elimination format. So because there were 37 players, or 35 players in the men's, a few players didn't qualify for the gold. They had to have a playoff. But now it's single elimination. In the women's side, first round was 32. Yesterday was 16. Salas beat Tobon from Venezuela. And Amaya beat Morissette from Canada. Now they're playing in the 8s. Meanwhile, Tobon and Morissette moved into either the blue or red. And what that does is it allows everybody, including yourself, to play multiple matches. It's not lose and you're done.
That's right. That's one of the great features about this tournament is that players don't just come and get eliminated in the first round and they're done for 3 or 4 days. They get to eventually compete at the skill level similar to theirs, depending on what division that is. Meanwhile, got a lot of tension going on here. Replay call.
Dead ball hinder. Dead ball hinder means a replay. If it were 2 serves, it would revert back to first serve. However, we're still in a 1-serve division until September.
Good shot from Samantha. She switched to the half-lob backhand early in this tie break. Poor response from Christina, and she put that away. 2 serving 3.
Certainly got what she wanted there.
She's frustrated by that.
Yes.
She knows she should have done better.
Head official Tuki Kravitz lives in San Luis Potosí, Mexico. Marco Hidalgo from the U.S. lives in Texas. And Sergio Ortega from Tegucigalpa in Honduras.
Still 2 serving 3. Same serve. Wow.
Great response by Salas, wherewithal to snap that backhand cross court and win it.
Looks like the same serve. Good shot that time from Cristina Ramos, she says to herself on the court.
That's for newcomers to racquetball 10. That's not a serve that somebody new to the game wants to impart. The dynamics are huge and the safety factor is huge.
Skip ball there from Cristina, right up in the front court. Probably took it a little too high. As a consequence, she hit down into the floor as opposed to level. Samantha switches it up. Wow.
There's nothing Salas could do on that. She did everything she wanted on that serve.
Yeah,
just a better return.
Sometimes you just have to say too good. Good serve from Cristina. She's going to get an opportunity here. Oh, it dropped down off the back glass.
She thought she had an opportunity.
Yeah.
But the metaphor is she tried to hit a 44-foot rollout. That ball didn't kiss off the back.
Several side outs here. 3 serving 3. Another pinch from Cristina.
So Cristina has changed up her return. She's staying with the same serve, it looks like. The drive Z to the left. And no sooner I say that, she repeats what she did on game point. Game 2, drives it right.
Commentators curse Gary. It's a good serve from her. Wow. Over, above the shoulder. Not something that the rest of us are capable of doing. That takes a lot of practice.
It certainly does. It was also a frame ball. She got away with it. That's okay. It's a numbers game.
We're going to take a quick timeout. Samantha Salas takes one herself, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back, everybody. Crowds in the stands behind us are very excited. Cristina Amaya has a 5 serving 3 lead in this tiebreak to 11. They're supporting their home favorite, Cristina Amaya, from Cali, Colombia. This is her home court. She should be familiar with it, so here she goes. Good serve. Samantha with a decent return. Cristina goes to the ceiling. And again from Samantha. Here she has a chance. Oh. Skip from Cristina. So good timeout from Samantha, Gary.
Yes, I believe that's the first rally, Tim. We've had 2 ceiling balls, one from each player in succession.
Yeah, both players are very aggressive. Samantha looks to her coach, Javier Moreno, for some instruction on the serve. Sets up in the drive position. Another skip on her forehand. That's a couple in this tiebreak. She's getting frustrated. It's very clear to see.
Overhitting. Great serve. Did exactly what she wanted. Now you have to cash in. She didn't. Different twist on that one. Didn't get away with it.
Yeah.
Ball kissed off the side.
Samantha goes cross court for the winner.
Fortunate on that one, Tim. She left it up. Cristina was late getting there.
Yeah, she almost hesitated before she moved, and as a consequence, could only get her frame on it. Not able to return. That's a point for Salas. The sidewall. Finished by Cristina.
Didn't get the angle. The Z needs to hit the sidewall before the back.
Cristina's been hitting a lot of pinches in this tiebreak, Gary. Seems to have Salas just a little bit half step slow.
She's added that to her repertoire of going cross court as well. Racquetball.
She went for it again. That time wasn't able to put it away. Side out for Salas.
So what Salas is looking for here, Tim, and for our viewers, is to put together a string of 3 points, put the pressure on Christina, make her take a timeout, and start questioning what she's going to be doing.
That's right. There's a huge psychological advantage of just being in the lead.
And there's one.
So, Christina Amaya takes a timeout.
Let's stay.
Gary, what are your thoughts about this tournament? You've been coming to these tournaments for, I think it's fair to say, many years. What are your impressions of this tournament compared to the ones you've been to?
They're all good. They all have their own personalities. Kudos to the local organizing committee.
Absolutely.
Juan Manuel Gutierrez, who wears many hats, including coaching Christina right now with Juan Rivas. They're all great. Quality of play has elevated. We don't have as many countries this time, yet it's not always power in numbers. We have 20 countries plus the delegation from Cuba, but they don't have any players.
It's great to have Cuba here. We have had representation from Cuba, so we're hoping that the arrival of their delegate will help instill some momentum in their country. You can go on our website.
What we had there, Tim, was a backswing hinder. Errant return by Christina got in the way. It should be avoidable. That was the call.
So just head to our website, internationalracquetballfederation.com. You can see how to get in touch if you're perhaps a player who might represent a country, what the requirements are in order to qualify for that country. We don't always have to have 8 players from each country. There are several countries here with just 1 or 2 players. Still very competitive, still very proud to carry their flag in an opening ceremony and represent their country. So, Gary, you mentioned the 3 points. Here we have it.
Here we are. Now she doesn't want to stop there, Tim. 7-5.
7-5.
Overhead.
High. Good shot from Christina. That was a tough shot. She took that well. Colombian fans behind, you can hear they're pretty vocal. 5 serving 7. Christina's got to come behind now. Samantha went on a run. Now Christina has to catch up. There's one.
The game's within the game. Compartments in the game.
And we've seen so many matches this week, Gary, decided 11-10 in the tiebreak. In fact, we just had one this morning in the white division, the bottom division. It went down to the final point. Little things make a big difference when there's just 1 point involved. Samantha, 7 serving 6.
There's no comfortable lead either, Tim.
Absolutely not. In fact, we saw earlier this week, one player up 10-2 in the tiebreak, lost 11-10. Just the character of the players, how they mentally approach the game too. Samantha, she's got her opportunity here, runs to the forehand, wow.
Great snap forehand winner from the left.
That was tough. Most people would be hitting a backhand on that side. Demonstrates which side she prefers to hit with. 2-point lead, 3 away from this match, 8 serving 6. Point called, avoidable hinder. Correct decision, no argument there from Christina. 9-6. Gary, Christina has 1 timeout left. Good time to take it?
I believe so.
She elects not to. Half lob. To the ceiling goes Christina. Fist pump from Samantha. She liked that shot. So here we go.
Tim, you and I have done a lot of coaching, instruction. You have a resource, why not use it?
Absolutely. Christina needs to break the momentum that Salas has. There's no doubt about it.
We're talking about timeouts, folks.
push in the crowd. Chance for Christina. Skip ball. Tie break is 11-6. Samantha raises her hands. She's into the semifinals representing her country, Mexico. A medalist, even semifinalists are both awarded a bronze. We're going to take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back and talk to Samantha and talk about her match and what she did to make sure that she came out the victor. We'll be back shortly. Thanks for joining us. Gary Mazeroff, thank you for your insight. Tim Baghurst, Laura McCormick on the controls, thank you. We'll be back shortly. I'm joined by Samantha Salas from Mexico, winner against Cristina Amaya from Colombia in a tiebreak. Samantha, congratulations on your win. What was it in the tiebreak that helped you finish that match?
Bueno, pues yo estaba en el tercer set. Lo único que pensé fue que yo quiero ganar, quería estar en esta semifinal en la que estoy ahora y pues estoy muy feliz. Pensé en todo el entrenamiento que he llevado a cabo, en todas las horas que le he invertido, en toda la gente que está atrás de mí apoyándome y por supuesto escuchaba a toda mi gente de México pues gritándome.
So normally most people know you for your doubles because you are the world champions and you're playing doubles again here. But now you're in the semifinals of the singles. What is your training like in order for you to compete both in doubles and singles every day here at the World Championships?
Bueno, pues el dobles lo practicamos Paola Longoria y yo allá en Monterrey por lo menos 2-3 veces a la semana. Tenemos prácticas y bueno, yo tengo mi entrenador que se llama Jan Correntería, está en Monterrey. Mi preparador físico José Luis Ábalos, mi fisioterapeuta Hildegard Gama y pues ellos siempre están atrás de mí. Entreno aproximadamente 6 horas al día. Por la mañana practico CrossFit. Me gusta muchísimo, me ha ayudado mucho en el racquetball a tener mucha potencia, velocidad y mucha resistencia sobre todo. Y pues ya por las tardes hago todo lo que es técnica en cancha con mi entrenador, que la verdad hemos hecho un gran trabajo.
So Mexico has never won the World Championships as a combined team. Is this the year for Mexico to win?
Yo creo que sí. Nosotros desde que empezó el torneo, desde que llegamos a Cali, pensamos en ganar esa copa por equipos. Como lo dijiste, nunca se ha ganado esta copa, nunca ha sido de México esta Copa del Mundo en combinado, que es varonil y femenil. Y pues este año venimos con todo en este mundial para llevarnos esa copa.
Excellent. Well, Samantha Salas, winner in a tiebreak to Cristina Amaya. She advances to the semifinals tomorrow. Congratulations once again. Wish you all the best. Is there anything you'd like to say to your fans and family back home?
Muchas gracias. También quiero agradecer al profesor Javier Moreno Arroyo que estuvo dirigiéndome durante el partido. Él es un gran amigo, gran apoyo para mí durante muchos años. Y pues por supuesto, saludos a toda la gente en México, en Monterrey. Muchas gracias por apoyarme y por haber visto mi juego. Gracias.
Thank you very much, Samantha. We're going to take a short break. We're going to be coming back with another match. Rocky Carson from the USA against Javier Mar from Mexico. Again, we expect a great match there, so stick with us. We're going to have another 5 matches for the rest of the day. We're excited about that. Samantha, thank you once again.